where I saw really bizarre things. They called it the family gift. This man, by revenge of his wife, he had been hexed. This man cannot eat food at a table. He can only eat food on a posture of being on all fours, putting his face in a plate. He could not use the bathroom like a normal man would use a urinal. He had to go outside and lift up his leg. He couldn't speak. He only growled and rumbled and barked like a dog. What's wrong with this generation? Now there's a love for mixture, hoodoo and astrology, tea leaf reading and Reiki energy healing. And the gratification of these practices is instant. Witchcraft is real, but the backlash is generational.
But you that was in the kitchen was able to see all the ingredients and you're like, don't eat that.
I know what's in that cake.
Now we have a generation that is enamored with batter.
But
when the heat comes,
I think sometimes we get so focused on the demons that we miss the damage. I'm surrounded by orphans with influence. A lot of us become enamored with people who have big gifts, but they're underdeveloped in their soul. We see the gift, but we don't see the orphan. What the Lord is doing, he's removing orphans with influence from office, and he's putting sons and daughters in their rightful seat. They taught me how to be a man of God, but they didn't teach me how to be a secure man. I grew up in a traditional holiness environment. One mistake means you're not saved. They were trying to scare me into holiness.
you said, is this an assignment or is this abuse?
But it was both and. Two things can be true at the same time. These are gifted men and women who have weaponized their gift their whole lives.
Weaponized their gifts.
Some of the most gifted men and women in the world are the most underdeveloped in their character because nobody ever cared enough to stop and check on that soul.
Don't make a breakdown. For that person to also need the same level of Jesus that old poor me needs, it's hard to really truly believe. Why can't these people open their eyes?
The spiritual part of it is witchcraft. The core of what witchcraft is in its simplest form is domination, manipulation, and intimidation. All of these are utilized as a means to the end, which is control. And there are people who are going to watch this who see and sense and know that they are in an unsafe environment. They fear leaving an environment. Where am I going to go? Because if I stay long enough, then maybe my spot will be next. All of a sudden in the dream, I looked out and I saw a tsunami. I saw that wave crash and wipe out half the organization. God does not play about his children. He will turn those environments upside down to set his people free. Tell Pharaoh, let my people go.